One place.
I totally acknowledge seeing flames is a scary situation.
WSIC News Talk Now.
Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I'm Brittany here alongside Christine Patterson from the town of Mooresville, Hometown Hour. We appreciate you all joining us today. How are you doing, Christine?
I'm good. How are you this morning?
I'm good. Did you have a good Thanksgiving?
Oh, yes. I ate entirely too much, but it was good.
That's fair. Thanksgiving is like one of my least favorites, but I did enjoy plenty of good food. So
yeah, I definitely enjoyed the time with family, and I always love my mama's cooking. So
yes, always. Can't ever complain about mom's cooking. So we normally do our one good thing every show. Obviously, Thanksgiving is a great one, but what one good thing has happened in the last 2 weeks since we've been on last?
Yeah, I would say we had an amazing first kickoff show for the Our Town Stage Entertainment Series,
Nice.
Winter Dance Party last week. It was so much fun. That is, Richie Valens, Buddy Holly, The Big Bopper, all of those oldie songs that everyone
Yeah.
loves. It was so good. And it's actually the #1 tribute show that's actually sanctioned by the families.
Oh,
So
wow.
they do the Vegas circuit and travel over the U.S. And it was just a great show. We got such great feedback.
That's awesome. Obviously, Thanksgiving is a great one good thing. Everybody getting to see their family. I think for us at Town Hall, just really exciting. We put up all the Christmas stuff. The Christmas decorations are all through the town now, so it's very spirited. We had a great parade. While we don't put the parade on,
Yes.
it was a great Christmas parade despite the rain. It kind of held off a little bit, so that was nice.
Yeah, and it turned out good.
Yeah, I was very happy with it. So I think just, the overall excitement of the holiday spirit has arrived. So
Yeah, we got the Parks and Rec tree up. It's at John Franklin Park.
yes, I'm excited to see it.
Yes, the downtown tree. It's starting to look a lot like Christmas.
Yes, which is perfect because we have a classic Christmas coming up.
That's right.
Awesome. Well, before we get into that, let's have you introduce yourself. Talk to us about what you do now and how you kind of got there.
Yes, well, I am Christine Patterson, the Arts and Events Manager for the town of Mooresville. So I have over 18 years of experience in hospitality, events. This is what I've really done for a long time. I graduated from Johnson & Wales University and worked for Marriott for 10 years. Then I transitioned to the public sector about 5 years ago, working for the town, and have really enjoyed, being able to plan, programming for the public. And I always say I'm the bringer of fun. We create those great experiences. So I really have enjoyed doing this.
That's awesome. Yeah, you guys have had quite a busy year.
Yes.
And 150 was our biggest celebration, obviously, but with that came a lot of events itself on top of the events that you guys normally do.
Yeah, because events are growing so much and the demand for more programming like what we are doing for performing arts and, community events, Parks and Recreation created the Arts and Events Division last year. And what a project to, open our division with the 150th anniversary that, we really took on this year. And it's been so much fun, so much work, but so much fun to really take Mooresville on that, journey of the best of our community through the 150th and through the events that we're offering. It's been just a really special thing to get to do.
It's been really cool to see too, just how much you guys are, you normally plan these smaller to medium-ish size events. And this year, the events that you all were putting on, thousands
blew up
of people came. I think Mooresville Day it was 10 or 12,000 people showed up. And that was what our second event, third event maybe?
Yeah,
second event, I think. Yeah.
It was crazy. We definitely were not expecting the participation that we got. We're used to planning the community events for about 5,000. That's what we saw, even the downtown commission at food truck festivals. And, there've been a few events that have definitely gotten, more than that. You're talking Race City Festival and the parade usually pulls in about 10,000, but we really saw large numbers this year. And I think that was a testament too to, the community and that they wanted to celebrate this momentous occasion in Mooresville, history, and what a milestone for us to get to celebrate our great community. And we were really happy to see that big turnout.
Not only that too, but I think, you mentioned the community being very excited, but it was really cool to see a lot of the big partnerships that we've garnered from this. Lowe's is one, Niagara Bottling, that's another one. There are so many that have come forward and have really helped, make these events possible. And I feel like that's a really awesome thing to see a lot of local businesses pouring right back into the community.
Yeah, no, that's a great point. When we started this journey and how we wanted to celebrate the 150th, and as you know, on the committee, how do we want to celebrate, and what kind of celebration can we plan that can involve everyone? Because Mooresville wouldn't be Mooresville without our great citizens, without our great businesses.
Yes.
And so we wanted to make sure that we planned a celebration that the businesses could get involved in. And so the way we structured it allowed for businesses, individuals, nonprofits to be involved and, have a place in the celebration. And our companies in Mooresville really stepped up. I mean, we got, we would not have been able to put on the celebration that we did this year without, Rainy Marion and Lowe's, Niagara Bottling, Iredell Health, DeBow Tech, Hotchkiss. We had just so much great support from those companies.
Yes, it was nice to see not only just them participating in general, but participating in multiple events. Like, it really showed that this was something important to them. And I know, obviously, I handle a lot of our social media. And so it was very cool to see just how far the reach was getting on each event. Some of the events, traveled like outside of the Charlotte area. The Craig Morgan concert was one of them. He's, big with the veterans. And so that was kind of cool to see just that while we're celebrating our 150th, the reach and the excitement in the community, goes beyond the Mooresville town limits.
Yeah, we saw a lot of, out of town interest this year. And that was one of the things that we used, the 150th anniversary as a platform too, to kind of jumpstart Mooresville as being this festival destination, as this, music destination. We partnered with the Mooresville Convention and Visitor Bureau, and for the first time this year worked with influencers, social media influencers. And because we had these national acts, obviously that will get, garner interest from out of state. And we had calls from Tennessee and Georgia, people that were coming to some of our concerts this year. So it was really cool to actually get some out of town visitors. And, those visitors provided economic impact to the community too. I mean, they stayed in our hotels and ate at our restaurants and shopped. And so it was nice to be able to, be a platform for that as well.
Very cool. Very cool. And I know we recently just had the North Carolina Music Hall of Fame induction ceremony. So that was very cool. I was there for that. Got to talk to several of the inductees like Scotty McCreery. And so that was really cool to see. That's a first for Mooresville.
Yeah. We were so honored to get to host that this year, especially in our 150th anniversary year. It was just a really cool milestone for us. And we hope to get to do it again.
Yes, we hope so. So our biggest event coming up, as if everybody doesn't know, A Classic Christmas.
Yes.
We have some very exciting things planned and happening, especially with it being our 150th. And it's actually the last 150th signature event. So if you are looking forward to another one of those events or you haven't been yet, this is the event to go to.
Oh, yeah. Lots happening.
Perfect. All right. Well, coming up in a few minutes, we're going to talk through what A Classic Christmas entails and how you can be a part of it. We'll be right back.
There's more of the Hometown Hour with Megan Suber, Communications and Marketing Director for the town of Mooresville, on the way from WSIC.
Here is your WSIC community calendar. The Docksiders, performing at Kane Center for the Arts on Saturday, December 9th, are almost sold out. The Docksiders will take you back to the year 1981. Their unique and electric tribute act of yacht rock features songs from Hall & Oates, Christopher Cross, Kenny Loggins, and more. The Docksiders, Saturday, December 9th at Kane Center for the Arts. To purchase your tickets, visit kanearts.org. Community Singers of Lake Norman are performing again Christmas style. December 3rd in Mooresville, December 5th in Huntersville, and December 11th in Cornelius. Each evening at a different church. Community Singers of Lake Norman. For more info, visit lakenormansings.com. The Community Singers of Lake Norman, lakenormansings.com. Want to see more than 5 million Christmas lights at one time? Speedway Christmas is back. Happening daily, the amazing Speedway Christmas at Charlotte Motor Speedway is happening now through January 7th. The show is open 6 to 10 p.m., rain or shine. The Infield Christmas Village is open Thursday through Sunday nights. Speedway Christmas at Charlotte Motor Speedway, now through January 7th. For tickets, visit charlottemotorspeedway.com. Santa is here! Schedule your time to take pictures between now and Christmas Eve in Burkdale. For more info and to schedule your time with Santa, visit burkdalevillage.com. Enjoy some time with Santa and the Winter Wonderland experience, a classic Christmas in Mooresville, Friday, December 8th. For more info, visit mooresvillenc150.com. Have an event you would like to tell people about? Yard sales, estate sales, and everything in between? Visit WSICnews.com and click on events to submit your event today.
And now for a look at your weather forecast from the WSIC Weather Center. Sunny skies out there this afternoon, but we still don't expect that temperature to raise too much. We'll only be at a high of 46 degrees, while the wind gust could be as high as 24 miles per hour. Heading into the evening, we'll still have clear skies. Low temperature tonight is going to be frigid cold. We'll drop down to 18 degrees. This has been your weather forecast from the WSIC Weather Center.
Call now to speak with Megan Suber, Communications and Marketing Director for the town of Mooresville at 844-Studio 4. It's the Hometown Hour on WSIC.
76 years strong, and we're still the one. WSIC. News, talk, now.
Welcome back, everybody, to Hometown Hour here on WSIC. We hope you're having a great Tuesday. Hard to believe it's already Tuesday, but also thankful I had to check my watch during the break. So first, before we get into a classic Christmas, because I know this is a big thing and you have a great announcement, I do want to mention that the town of Mooresville has several open positions. If anybody is looking for a job, you can always go to mooresvillenc.gov/HR. Open jobs including building code officials, civil engineers, line maintenance mechanics. We have a planning and community development director position open. Our town clerk position is open. Police officers, police telecommunicators, better known as 911 dispatchers. We have plenty of positions there. If you really want to make a difference in our community, that is a great job to do just that. We also have street maintenance mechanics because, you know, our streets are always crazy busy. And so speaking of crazy busy, Christine, you are crazy busy right now with a classic Christmas just over a week away.
Yes, we are so excited. So, as you mentioned, this is the last signature event for the 150th anniversary. It's kind of sad.
It is.
It's
a little bittersweet.
Yeah, we've had so much fun doing this year and wish we could celebrate all year long. I mean, who doesn't love a birthday party?
Right.
I mean, that was our favorite part.
I mean, I don't know about you, but when I celebrate my birthday, it's not just like a one-day thing. Right. It's like, you know, a week or 2 or 4 weeks long,
we get a year. Yeah.
So we just made it a whole year for Mooresville.
Exactly. Perfect. It was so much fun. But we're so excited about this one to close out the year, though, because not only is it's Christmas, it's the holiday everyone loves, and it's such a special time. And we have this beautiful downtown area that we get to transform into a Hallmark movie.
Yes.
I mean, basically, that's the feedback that we hear, especially last year when we really started to up our game. And we heard people say, oh, I feel like I'm in a Hallmark movie. And, of course, that made our year.
Yes.
Because that's what we want to hear.
Yeah.
And
it's such a tradition, like a tradition event. You know, so many families come to downtown and they, you know, take part in all the different activities. Like, it's a night out for a lot of families, a big celebration. And so why not up our ante 150 style?
And you mentioned tradition, and you're exactly right. We, you know, that was one of our purposes this year, was to try to create traditions for families. And, you know, many of these signature events will become annual events, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But that's, you know, our way of trying to build those traditions for families. So Classic Christmas, was a great event to get to do that with, because it is an annual event. We partner with the Mooresville Downtown Commission. Of course, it started with them and doing the horse and wagon rides downtown, and it used to be on a couple weekends. And so we kind of said, okay, let's make this just one big blowout event.
Yeah.
And then, of course, upped it even more for the 150th this year. So if you are used to coming to this event, you don't want to miss it this year.
I'm so excited. I love Christmas. And last year was my first Classic Christmas. I took my little nephew, and we had such a great time. Like, it really is a wonderful event. If you have kids, it's awesome. If you are just, chilling by yourself, or you want to take your significant other, it's also a really fun event, regardless if you have kids or not. So it's December 8th from 5 to 9 p.m. in downtown, so a little over a week away. Kind of walk us through what we can expect, what's returning, what's new, what's happening.
Yeah, so we will have a couple of the same activities that we've had in previous years. Those favorites that we can't miss out on. So like ice skating, we have the iceless skating rink. Kids love that. We have made it larger this year, and it's free. So that's it. We did charge a couple dollar fee for like skates last year to recoup some of the costs, but thanks to our sponsors this year, we have been able to offer everything free this year.
That's
all
amazing.
The activities. We're going to try to continue to do that even for future years where we can. So we will have free ice skating. We'll have a carousel. That's a new addition this year.
Yes.
It will be at Liberty Park. We're so excited. I think just the setting of that Victorian carousel at Liberty Park is going to be so beautiful.
And it's it's so cool to see how last year Liberty Park was, undergoing major transformation. We had half of the park done, and we're working on the second half, and now it's complete. So it'll be really cool to see Liberty Park come to life, and there's another place for kids to play and another activity area for them to go. Burn off some of that energy, parents. We get it.
Yes.
But
Liberty Park's going to be beautiful this year.
I'm excited to see that.
We'll have lots of lights and decor, and of course the activities. So in addition to ice skating and carousel at Liberty Park, we'll have some inflatables. So we have the world's largest snowman and a gingerbread jump. So it's basically this huge trampoline that will be on Liberty Park lawn, and kids will just get to jump their little hearts out. And adults.
Yeah. Hey, why not? Why not? Kids at heart.
Of course, And of course, we'll have some coffee trucks and donut trucks down there. So, parents can get their coffee and warm up while the kids play. So we've tried to make it a really, cool environment down there. And then, of course, we'll have some giveaways with lots of free swag. Of course, that's been a trend with the 150th anniversary.
Yes.
Because of our partners. They've done some really cool swag this year. Lowe's did the 150th anniversary mural bags.
Yes.
They've been a hot item.
They have been.
We get calls after events for people saying, "Oh my gosh, I didn't get a bag," that want to come pick one up. So that's been a big hit. Of course, the 150th anniversary cups. There's collectors. You can get one, a different one for each event, and then the T-shirts, the 150th anniversary T-shirts sponsored by Randy Marion. Again, a different design for each event. So people have made them kind of collectors and tried to get there first to get them. So we give away tons of those, but you got to be, the first, couple hundred people to get those. So we will also have train rides and horse and carriage rides this year.
I want to do the horse and carriage. I didn't get to do it last year. So that's on my goal to do this year.
The horse and wagon rides are a staple that we've had at past events. This year will be cool because we have put some little activities along the route. So they'll get to go down when they go down Broad Street. We'll have the light show that'll be on the Broad Street buildings. Jeff Kaysen, who has helped us with the immersive experience this year and has done the light show for us in the past, has put together this really nice holiday light show that will be displayed on the buildings. And then they'll also get to during their route, they'll get to see the 150th anniversary mural, which will be lit up. So it will not be a boring ride. And then of course the rest of the event. And then the train rides are a new addition. So we'll have actually 2 trackless trains that will go. The route is near John Franklin Moore Park, and John Franklin Moore Park will be turned into a winter wonderland. So people will get to see some polar bears and other activities, kind of a walkthrough.
That's exciting. And if anybody hasn't, figured out yet. It's really cold out.
Yeah.
But while we, would love some warmer weather to some degree, we need this cold weather because you have a surprise that you're about to announce right now.
Yeah. So this is the first place that we are saying it. We're going to make it snow on Main Street.
What?
Yeah, for the event. It's going to snow. Yes.
We are here for it.
We are so excited. So we are working with a company that actually, just because I can't actually make it snow, I don't have control of the weather, unfortunately. Yes. That is not a gift I possess. However, we are working with a company that does movie sets. So we've got some high expectations for this snow.
Hallmark movie edition. Because there's always snow in a Hallmark movie.
Yeah, exactly. You cannot have Hallmark without snow. And so Mooresville, Main Street, downtown will have snow like in a Hallmark movie.
Awesome.
So we're very excited. So you definitely don't want to miss out. Be there from 5 to 9 so you can not miss the snow on Main Street.
Yes. And I would suggest don't stroll into downtown at 5 p.m. Get there a little early so you have time to find a parking spot. You can get the kids all bundled back up, and then really enjoy those 4 hours of true free fun of different things to do.
There's going to be so much to do. So you definitely want to get there at 5. Don't come late because you will not be able to do everything. Yeah. It will take a while. In addition to the rides, we'll have visits with Santa, live performances on the stage. We have an amazing stage, a larger stage this year. Yep. We have a full lineup of, dance companies and bands from local schools and theater groups. And, we have tons of great holiday performances. They'll be doing some skits from some of our holiday favorites.
Fun.
Yes. So don't miss the stage performances. We'll have street performers and live characters that'll be roaming around. We're actually going to have some 6-foot snowballs.
Wow.
So if you've never seen a 6-foot snowball,
they are taller than me.
Come to Mooresville.
Taller than me. Taller than your average person, I guess, right?
There's going to be a little bit of everything. It's going to be so much fun. And then, of course, the Christmas craft market. That's always a favorite.
Yes.
We've got some great vendors this year. And then food trucks. We have some amazing restaurants that are going to be open in our downtown Main Street. And then in addition to that, we'll have some food trucks. And then just tons of crafts and activities and
And it's a perfect time too. If you've been meaning to go to one of the stores downtown, a lot of them will be open during a classic Christmas. They may be extending their hours. They may traditionally close at, let's say, 6 or 7. A lot of them are going to be open until 9 o'clock. So that way you can also support local businesses while you're at this great event.
Yes. And let's not forget that all of this has been brought to us by Lowe's this year, our presenting partner.
Yes.
We're so grateful to Lowe's. They will be on site as well. We'll have some photo opportunities, and they'll be giving out some Christmas ornaments and other swag, of course, the tote bags. But you'll get to, talk to staff, and they'll have a big presence at this event. We're so excited for that. They've been such a great partner this year.
They really have. And one other thing that's coming back, there is a exciting, I can't give too much away because IT swarmed me to secrecy, but there will be a very festive, cheery, bright, keyword is bright, celebration of sorts on the town hall lawn.
Town hall lawn lights are coming back?
I cannot make any promises.
Oh my gosh.
But it will be very bright and cheery and merry. Additionally, if people would like, we're going to do our Take a Photo, Give Back campaign again with Mooresville Fire Rescue's 1938 truck. So tune into their Facebook page. So we're going to announce some details in the coming days here on that, but another great way to give back to charity. And if you guys have any questions, you may call us at 844-STUDIO-4. Again, that's 844-STUDIO-4. We'll be right back.
More of the Hometown Hour with Megan Suber, Communications and Marketing Director for the town of Mooresville, coming up on WSIC.
Get into Randy Marion Chevrolet in Statesville.
Randy Marion Chevrolet in Statesville. We've got the power buys, including a 2022 Chevrolet work truck. That's the long bed, record cab, two-wheel drive V8 engine. These trucks range anywhere from 8,000 miles up to 15,000 miles. How much? $23,988. $23,988. huge selection, Randy Marion Chevrolet Estates will come see us today. Right on Gaither Road. Look for the spinning car, folks, because that is where the deals are.
King of Price, RandyMarionStatesville.com.
And now for a look at your weather forecast from the WSIC Weather Center. Sunny skies out there this afternoon, but we still don't expect that temperature to raise too much. We'll only be at a high of 46 degrees, while the wind gust could be as high as 24 miles per hour. Heading into the evening, we'll still have clear skies. Low temperature tonight is going to be frigid cold. We'll drop down to 18 degrees. This has been your weather forecast from the WSIC Weather Center.
Buying gifts in this economy? Forget about it. Introducing the 12 Days of Christmas giveaway. For your chance to win, register online at WSICnews.com/holiday. Kitchen essentials, tech toys, kids gifts, a mountain getaway, and much, much more. Oh, yeah. WSIC's 12 Days of Christmas giveaway. Winners will be drawn each weekday morning on Good Morning LKN starting December 7th through December 22nd.
The Statesville Family YMCA reminds you that older adults and those with chronic health conditions don't need to feel they must accept impaired balance and limited mobility. Build strength, improve balance, and gain confidence in your mobility through the Moving for Better Balance program. For questions and additional information, email C. Mullins at ymcanwnc.org.
Some days I cover up because of my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis. Now I'm hitting the road with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi, Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. With Skyrizi, 3 out of 4 people achieved 90% clearer skin at 4 months. And Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check for infection and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms such as fever, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cough, or if you plan to or recently received a vaccine.
Thanks to Skyrizi, there's nothing on my skin, and that means everything. Your doctor today about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist prescribed biologic in psoriasis, and visit skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKY-RIZZI to learn more.
Now more of the Hometown Hour with Megan Suber, Communications and Marketing Director for the town of Mooresville on WSIC.
Be a part of the conversation.
I listen on the way to work.
Have your say.
It's more than just opinions, it's facts.
This is WSIC News Talk Now.
Welcome back, everybody, to Hometown Hour here on WSIC. I'm Brittany, in for Megan Suber, and I'm alongside Miss Christine.
Morning.
Good morning. Almost afternoon, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Morning, afternoonish. So you were just telling me during the commercial break that there is one other kind of cool thing that's going to be happening at a Classic Christmas that involves the 150th.
Yes. So since it's our last signature event, we are going to have a special 150th anniversary presentation that the community can actually be a part of. So that Parks and Rec Christmas tree that I told you about, that's at John Franklin Park, set up already and lit up. We are going to have some elves that will be giving away gifts this year to the community.
Ooh.
So definitely stop by and get your little gift. But one of those gifts is this snowflake in honor of our snow light up glow wand. And we are at 7:30. We are encouraging everyone to come to the stage area for our special 150th anniversary presentation. And we are going to take a drone photo of everyone with their glow wands. So we're really excited about that, just to have another commemorative, memory from our 150th anniversary.
That's very awesome. And I understand that we have a caller. Hope, I believe, is her name.
Oh, exciting.
Hope, if you can hear us, thanks for joining us.
Well, thank you for letting me on here real quick. I just want to say that I feel like you guys have just described one big, fat, glorious Christmas hug to your community.
Yes,
And
we
I
agree.
have to say, I went to the Christmas lighting in Birkdale. Thank you. I went to the Birkdale Christmas lighting. I'm used to dressing up for Christmas when I go to that, and I looked like Waldo in my Christmas garb. I'm going to request that the people hug you back and come. If there's definitely going to be that aerial photo, everyone should come dressed festive. Hey, this is great. Not only am I here, but I'm participating all the way. It's not like I just know that it would be, I'm used to that. Where I used to live before I lived here, you went to the event and you dressed in Christmas. You dress, even if it's just red, just the colors in sweats. I don't care, but gray.
What a great
anything
idea.
other than gray.
Great idea, Hope. Thank you.
Just get into there's so many great clothes that we can't wear otherwise other times. So just go for it, everybody.
Yeah, you want to wear that
with the festivities.
Sparkly green outfit?
It's like the dancer dancing for the band.
Yeah, that's right.
However you want to do it.
Yeah.
Whatever your festive's going to be. I'm going to try to make it there myself, and mine's going to be festive, all right? I'm going to keep doing it because it's just how it is. You guys are putting a lot of energy out to create a new community base of thinking, of enjoyment, of who we are. And, I've been through this in not saying it in a bad way, but I've experienced this kind of growth before. And it's really important that instead of it happening to us, we make it happen. You're trying to make it happen for your community. I'm asking for the community to make it happen back for themselves as well.
Oh, Hope, thank
That's
you
wonderful.
so much.
Well, thank you for that idea, and we appreciate you giving us a call today.
Yeah, thank you.
I love that idea.
Not a problem.
We're going to do that. That's a
Yeah,
great
And I
idea.
may go ahead and I might go look at those job openings.
Hey,
please.
MooresvilleNC.gov/HR. Thank you, Miss Hope. We hope you do.
All right.
Well,
Thank
what a
you,
wonderful
guys.
idea.
Have a great day, though.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas to everybody.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Thank you, guys. Yes, that was. I love that idea. We will. I know a lot of us will be wearing our classic Christmas sweatshirts. I chose red.
I chose green. So
Perfect. Plenty of red and green.
Yep.
So if you want to, join us in being festive, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. It could just be a simple green shirt or red shirt or
Team Grinch or Team Santa.
That was a big theme in the Mooresville parade. Yes. I saw the Grinch myself, and he gave me a little boogity woogity woogity. So that was great. Saw Santa as well.
Yeah.
Shouted out my Christmas list.
Oh yeah. But dress up.
Dress
Get part
up.
of the
Be
holiday
festive.
spirit.
Yeah.
I love it. And we'll put a shout out on our social media too to encourage people to, take part in that. I love it.
I do too. That's great. And we were talking about our sponsors. So this one is Lowe's is the presenting sponsor, correct?
Yes. So Lowe's is the presenting partner. Of course, Randy Marion has been a partner of all of our signature events and will be at this one too. Randy Marion has actually provided a photo booth. He's one of the photo booth sponsors. So he is providing a commemorative photo from every event and will be at this too. Has a custom background to go with the event theme. And of course, you get to take that home with you. So really just taking a piece, in a memory home from these events, which has been really cool. So that'll be there again this year. And of course, they'll have a Randy Marion car corral. But yes, we have had Iredale Health, of course, the official cup sponsor will be there giving away swag and will be on site. So we've had some really great partners this year. Lowe's was actually going to be here today, but they have a really big event in Charlotte for Giving Tuesday today. Giving Tuesday, of course, always that Tuesday after Thanksgiving, and a great way to support, local or national charities in our community, especially around Christmas time.
Yes, it's a great one. And like I mentioned in the last segment there, Mooresville Fire Rescue will be doing their Take a Photo Give Back campaign, which is kind of along those same lines of Giving Tuesday. You can take a photo with the lovely 1938 fire truck, which is really a cool truck.
Awesome.
It's a perfect spot if you looking for your family Christmas card or just a family photo in general. So we'll be announcing more information on that as well. And I do want to take a moment just to acknowledge the fact that this time of year is really difficult for a lot of people. While we are excited for all of the celebrations that we have in town, this is still a very difficult time for a lot of people with, the winter blues that come on, or just feeling like you have to be present, have to be excited for everything. And that's not always the case for people. So we just wanted to take a second and acknowledge that. And if you or somebody is struggling or going through a crisis, we always encourage everybody to call 988. That's the Suicide Crisis and Lifeline Helpline. We also have a lot of local resources, from doctors to therapists to just, advocates in the community that are there to assist. So if you feel like you are struggling, with your mental health, emotionally, whatever it may be, or you may know somebody that is, provide those resources. Again, that's 988. There's also local resources. This is a big, initiative that our outgoing mayor has started and is very important to our community. It's not an issue isolated to just Mooresville or Iredell County. It's a nationwide issue. And so I just wanted to take a moment and acknowledge that, because I think sometimes we get so caught up in the excitement. And while things are very exciting, there are people in our community who are struggling with that. So again, 988, or reach out to family, friends, local doctors, therapists, whatever it may be. And to get us back on the festive train there for a second. So obviously this year, the 150th anniversary brought a lot of new events, from Mooresville Day to the July 4th parade, which was exciting, bands, brews, and BBQ. There was a lot of events. And the exciting thing is, a lot of them are going to be coming back next year. Even though it won't be the 150th, we're going to continue the community celebration.
Yes, I think that's one of the things we're very excited about, to start these traditions and make these annual events. So we took some of the community's favorites from this year, and Mooresville Day will come back. That event was one of our most well attended. It was really just a celebration of all things Mooresville.
It was, and it was so cool. Like I did not get to go to that one. I was out of town, but I saw all of the photos, and my boss Megan, was there, and she was just like, I can't believe how many people have shown up, because it was our second event.
Yeah, it was.
And so we didn't really know what was going to happen. This was kind of like a last minute thing, and transition of events. And so we went from, what was supposed to be New Year's Eve / couple weeks later event of fireworks and stuff, to then this big celebration of Mooresville Day. And it's cold in early March, but a lot of people came out.
And it was a great day. Obviously, weather had a little bit to do with that, but also it was Mooresville's official birthday party.
Yes.
So who doesn't love a birthday party?
Right.
So it was just a big celebration of, all of Mooresville. And so we had a school mascot dance competition, which we definitely want to bring back next year.
Yes, that looked really fun.
Seeing the school mascots throw down on Main Street was something I will remember forever. That was
have to be there this year for that.
Much fun. So we're really excited to get to do that again next year. Pine Lake, the Pine Lake Prep Lion was actually the winner from this year. She has moves, let me tell you. So we're excited to get to do that again. And then we will have the Stars and Stripes on Main Parade. We'll bring that back on July 4th. That was another favorite of this year. And it works out nicely because you got fireworks at Lowe's YMCA.
Yes.
Then the next day, come to the parade, and it's it's a nice morning, quick, short and sweet.
Yeah, it's a quick parade.
Yeah.
It's not a long parade. I think sometimes people don't always love to go to parades because they're a long, big, elaborate thing. But this is a short one.
1 hour.
Celebrate America's birthday again.
And it's high energy too.
Yeah,
lots of performances. It is not a dull parade. There's something to look at every second.
And it's in the morning too, which is nice because
it's cooler.
Yeah, the sun hasn't quite roasted us yet. So it's a good thing to do. And Bands, Brews, and BBQ is coming back. That was another big event.
Yeah, that one is our true festival. That's the one that we really want to grow to be something special. We'd love to eventually do a barbecue competition and grow that. We may outgrow Liberty Park even. We got about 10,000 people this year. Obviously, it was very well attended, but we got great feedback, and there's opportunity to bring a national act and
that's awesome.
Another really cool performer. And so that was a really cool event. And then, of course, ending with Classic Christmas again, because that is one of our signature events.
Well, that's awesome. I know I'm looking forward to a lot of those events, obviously starting with the Classic Christmas on December 8th and then rolling all through next year. Coming up after this next commercial break here, we're going to talk about what's happening in Mooresville coming up in addition to a Classic Christmas and what you need to know. We'll be right back here on WSIC.
More of the Hometown Hour with Megan Suber, Communications and Marketing Director for the town of Mooresville. Coming up on WSIC.
Here is your WSIC community calendar. The Docksiders, performing at Kane Center for the Arts on Saturday, December 9th, are almost sold out. The Docksiders will take you back to the year 1981. Their unique and electric tribute act of yacht rock features songs from Hall & Oates, Christopher Cross, Kenny Loggins, and more. The Docksiders, Saturday, December 9th at Kane Center for the Arts. To purchase your tickets, visit kanearts.org. Community singers of Lake Norman are performing again Christmas style. December 3rd in Mooresville, December 5th in Huntersville, and December 11th in Cornelius. Each evening at a different church. Community singers of Lake Norman. For more info, visit lakenormansings.com. The community singers of Lake Norman, lakenormansings.com. Want to see more than 5 million Christmas lights at one time? Speedway Christmas is back. Happening daily, the amazing Speedway Christmas at Charlotte Motor Speedway is happening now through January 7th. The show is open 6 to 10 p.m., rain or shine. The Infield Christmas Village is open Thursday through Sunday nights. Speedway Christmas at Charlotte Motor Speedway, now through January 7th. For tickets, visit charlottemotorspeedway.com. Santa is here! Schedule your time to take pictures between now and Christmas Eve in Birkdale. For more info and to schedule your time with Santa, visit birkdalevillage.com. Enjoy some time with Santa and the Winter Wonderland experience. A classic Christmas in Mooresville, Friday, December 8th. For more info, visit mooresvillenc150.com. Have an event you would like to tell people about? Yard sales, estate sales, and everything in between? Visit WSICnews.com and click on events to submit your event today.
And now for a look at your weather forecast from the WSIC Weather Center. Sunny skies out there this afternoon, but we still don't expect that temperature to raise too much. We'll only be at a high of 46 degrees, while the wind gust could be as high as 24 miles per hour. Heading into the evening, we'll still have clear skies. Low temperature tonight is going to be frigid cold. We'll drop down to 18 degrees. This has been your weather forecast from the WSIC Weather Center.
Call now to speak with Megan Suber, Communications and Marketing Director for the town of Mooresville at 844-STUDIO-4. It's the Hometown Hour on WSIC.
If you have an upcoming event, let WSIC spread the word. Go to WSICnews.com and click on the Community Calendar button. WSIC, proud to be part of your community.
Welcome back, everybody, to Hometown Hour here on WSIC. The show has flown by today.
Yes.
Which we love to see, but also it means it's almost over. We have a couple things we want to go over happening in town besides a classic Christmas, because believe it or not, there's still a lot going on in this town. So first, if you feel like your leaves have not been picked up on time, you're not imagining things. There is a delay in leaf pickup currently. We posted about this last week on our social media pages just to give people some awareness, but we've been having some truck issues. So please just be patient with our crews. They are working their butts off from sun up to sundown, even on Saturdays, trying to get all these leaves picked up. So if you feel, again, like your leaves haven't been picked up, you're not crazy. You're not imagining things.
They're coming.
They're coming. Just give us a couple extra days, and we will be there. We understand it's not always, great timing, but and it's an inconvenience, but hey, they're working their butts off and they will be there. So like we said, classic Christmas, December 8th from 5 to 9 in downtown Mooresville and Liberty Park. Very exciting times. I'm looking forward to that. And you can find out more information on the Mooresville 150th Facebook and Instagram pages, as well as the town's pages. And then this Thursday, Parks and Recreation will be at the Mooresville Graded School District event, Wonders of Winter Festival. So that's from 5 to 7 at the Selma Burke Recreation Center. It's a community STEAM event, so science, technology, engineering, all that fun stuff. They will have a tent there, and you can learn about exciting things happening this winter and spring in Mooresville. Another great event that's always popular, Breakfast with Santa. It's exciting. Saturday, December 2nd, so this upcoming Saturday from 7:30 to 10 a.m. Yes, a.m., 7:30 to 10 a.m. at Mooresville Police Department. This is a free event. There will be some tasty treats. Kids can get their photo with Santa. It's always a really fun event at the Mooresville Police Department. So that's on Charlotte Highway. Again, December 2nd, this Saturday from 7:30 to 10 a.m. Another fun event, the Holly Jolly Holiday event, also the same day. If you're looking for an evening event, this will be from 6 to 8 p.m. on Saturday at the War Memorial Recreation Center. So you can enjoy Christmas music, crafts, photos with Santa, a lot of really fun events happening there. So this is also free. Now, this event is designed for those with an intellectual or developmental disability. However, everybody is welcome. So again, that's December 2nd from 6 to 8th. We also have another car seat check coming up next week, December 6th at Mooresville Fire Rescue Station 5. If you're wondering where this one is located, it's on Charlotte Highway across from the Mooresville Police Department. So there will be some signs pointing you in that direction, but these events have gone over really well. We've seen a lot of parents-to-be, grandparents-to-be, as well as new parents kind of stopping by to make sure that their car seats are installed properly, because no one wants their little one to be hurt in an accident or anything like that. And if you can't make this one, like always, we have more coming up next year, so don't worry if you can't make it. But Christine, I'm very excited. We were just talking a little bit about some of the 150th events sticking around and didn't quite get to all of them. So kind of walk me through, your indoor concert series is happening now. We just had one event that you mentioned earlier in the show. There's one coming up that I'm excited for, the murder mystery one.
Oh, yes.
I need some tickets. I need to get me some of those, but there are plenty of events coming up for that.
Yeah, so we, of course, have our big signature community events, but we also really plan programming all year. We have so much going on, all year long for everyone. We, excuse me, we are in the middle of our Town Stage Entertainment Series, as you mentioned.
Yes.
We kicked off on November 18th with Winter Dance Party. The Our Town Stage Entertainment Series is inside the Jovi Knox Auditorium at the Charles Mack Citizen Center. This series has been going on for about 5 or 6 years. It's a community favorite. We sell out every show. Last year was a sell-out series, and we expect that again this year. The shows that we bring to the Our Town Stage Entertainment Series are high quality. So some of them are original. So we've had the Spin Doctors, Edwin McCain. We've had Sister Hazel, some really, big acts. And then we have some #1 tribute shows. So not just cover bands. These are the tribute shows that are, recognized by the artists. They're the ones that are on the Vegas circuit that perform nationally, but some really high quality entertainment. So we've really gained a following with this series. So our next show is actually this Saturday, December 2nd. It's The Drifters. Ooh. So it's The Drifters. Of course, some of the original members have passed. There are still actually 1 or 2 original members, and some of them are family members that some of them sound just like some of the original performers, but it is actually The Drifters' name that still performs. So they will be here on Saturday, December 2nd. I think there are like 2 tickets left, maybe 3. So you'll definitely have to get
If you're
those.
Interested, go right now.
Yes.
What is the website that they should go to?
OurTownStage.com
Okay.
to get your tickets. And then after the Drifters, we'll have the Hitman Country on January 19th. This is a really exciting show. So the Hitman Country is also not a true cover band, because these are the performers, the artists that have toured with, wrote songs with the big country stars, Trace Atkins and Garth Brooks and, all of those people. These are the drummers and the guitarists and the songwriters on and toured with these artists that came together to form their own group and perform their own hits.
That's awesome.
So yeah, it's exciting. It's always a great show. Then on February 10th, we'll have the Murder Mystery Dinner Theater.
Yes, I really want to go to that one. That one always, I love good murders, thriller books, whole 9 yards. Yeah,
it's back by popular demand. We could have sold this event out twice last year.
Wow.
We turned away so many people. So this year we have we moved it to a larger room at the Charles Mack. It's not in the Jovi Knox Auditorium. It's actually in the ballrooms, so we can accommodate more people. And then seeing how it goes this year, maybe we'll offer 2 days of it next year. But it's always really fun. Sigmund Theatrical out of Charlotte puts it on for us, and they always do a great story plot line, and it's always such a great event. But tickets are on sale for that now. And then we will end the Our Town Stage Entertainment Series on April 13th with Always Loretta. And that is the Loretta Lynn tribute. And again, it is the official and #1 tribute show, the only tribute show that is authorized by Loretta Lynn estate. And we are so excited about this event. She sounds amazing. You will not find another Loretta Lynn tribute show that's like this. So you can get tickets for that. And then really after April, we start back again May, June with the outdoor Rock the Park concert series at Liberty Park.
So what you're telling us is you all do not sleep.
No,
you
it's
just
all year.
Plan. But that's awesome. That's a great thing. I mean, a lot of towns don't have events like these that are constantly popping up and giving people a chance to do things. So that's really cool to kind of see that you guys, while it's a lot of work, and trust me, it is a lot of work. It's, there's a lot for everybody. There's a little bit, if you're interested in country music or murder mysteries or, tribute bands, or you want to celebrate Mooresville, go out with July 4th style, whatever it may be, there's a lot of events and opportunities for people to really get out and about.
Yeah, there are. And we really try to offer a diverse group, of offerings for performing arts. I wish we could offer even more. There's so many acts that I want to bring, and I never have enough dates to fill them. But we really try to offer, a little something that would appeal to everyone. But we're always open to suggestions too. So you can always email info@ourtownstage.com if you have suggestions for acts. I love hearing those recommendations and look into it to see if it's a fit for the series. So yeah, that's info@ourtownstage.com. And then of course at ourtownstage.com you can learn more info about our upcoming shows and purchase tickets.
That's awesome. There's a lot happening that I'm looking forward to. So I'm going to have to save my pennies and buy me some more tickets, I guess, And then we also, another big one that we're going to be doing is the Working Fingers Craft Show. So that's a big event too.
Yes, we had this year was one of the biggest ones we've had yet. We had it was over 2,000 people come to the Charles Mack Citizen Center. It may have been more, but I know it was at least 2,000. It was very well attended. All the vendors said that they sold double what they usually do.
Wow.
So we were so excited to hear that feedback. That means people are coming, people are spending money. They're supporting local, craft vendors and local artisans. So we love to see that.
Yes.
So the Working Fingers Craft Show this year was the 47th annual.
Wow.
Yeah. So next year, obviously, we're bringing that back for the 48th annual.
Yes. Which will probably be just as busy, hopefully.
I think so. There is even talk about expanding Working Fingers to even offering another a spring show.
That would be very cool.
Yeah. So you'll have to send me a message at info@ourtownstage.com to see if you would be a fan of expanding Working Fingers to do a spring show as well.
And a lot of those people, I mean, they are pouring their heart and soul into those products that they're making, whether it's, sewing something or painting something, whatever it may be, they're pouring their heart and soul into that. So that's really awesome to hear that they had such a great show this year.
Yeah, we that's definitely a favorite. We love going. And of course, it's held inside the Charles Mack Citizen Center. And the South Iredell Senior Center is located on the first floor. And so they participate as well. And they have, they all of the members of the Senior Center have baked goods. They sell chili. And so it's a fundraiser for them as well. And then they sell their crafts. So that's a really important part of it as well. It's always a favorite event.
That's awesome. And, we're coming up on the holiday season, like we said, or we're in the holiday season, I should say. And so obviously Town Hall will be closed on Christmas and the day after Christmas, as well as New Year's Day. But please know, Mooresville Fire Rescue, Mooresville Police Department are always staffed and ready to go. If you guys have an emergency, I like to stress that just so people know that, while the town may be closed, our first responders are hard at work.
Yes.
So, don't be afraid to reach out if there's an issue. But we appreciate you guys being here with us today. I'm Brittany. This is Christine with me. And we hope to see you at many of our events coming up, like A Classic Christmas.
Yes. Have a good day. Thanks for having me.
The new 1059 100.